Life will hit you, training will test you, the gym will break you down, but there's only one answer: just keep going. When your body screams, when sweat burns your eyes, when your legs feel like concrete, you don't quit, you keep moving forward. Because the reps you push through when you're tired are the ones that change you forever. Fitness isn't about comfort, it's about resistance. Growth comes from struggle. Every set, every sprint, every drop of sweat is proof that you're becoming stronger than yesterday. The moment you want to stop, that's the moment you need to go harder. That's the line between average and greatness. Champions are made when nobody is watching, when you keep going despite pain, despite doubt, despite excuses. So remember, when it hurts, when it's heavy, when you feel like giving up, just keep going. That's how warriors are built. Pain is not your enemy. It's your teacher. Pain is the greatest trainer you will ever meet in your fitness journey. Most people run from it, hide from it, or quit when it shows up. But if you're serious about transforming your body, building strength, and reaching your peak, you must learn to embrace pain as feedback, not failure. When you lift heavy, your muscles tear. That tearing is painful, but that tearing is the exact process that allows new fibers to grow back stronger, thicker, and more powerful. If you avoid that pain, you avoid growth. When you sprint until your lungs burn, that discomfort is your body learning to adapt. When your legs shake from squats, that resistance is your body developing stability and resilience. In fitness, pain is the universal language of progress. Every champion in the gym has a story of burning lungs, trembling muscles, sweat, soaked shirts, and days they could barely walk after training. But they kept coming back because they knew pain means you're alive, pain means you're growing, pain means you're on the right path. The difference between those who succeed and those who quit isn't genetics or luck, it's their relationship with pain. Winners don't see pain as a punishment, they see it as a signpost. They look at the soreness after a brutal workout and smile because they know their body is changing. They hear their inner voice say, "I can't," and reply, "Watch me." If you want to sculpt your body, if you want strength that carries over into life, you must stop fearing pain. Instead, shake its hand and welcome it as part of your training. Every time pain knocks on your door, answer it with discipline and determination. That's how you build not just muscles, but also mental armor. So the next time your workout feels unbearable, remind yourself, pain is not your enemy. It's your coach, it's your test, it's your path to becoming unbreakable. Discipline will take you where motivation can't. Motivation is powerful, but it's temporary. You can't depend on it every day. Some mornings you'll wake up fired up, ready to crush your workout, and nothing can stop you. But then there will be mornings when you don't feel like moving, days when your energy is gone, nights when your body aches, and your mind whispers, "Take a break, skip today, you've done enough." That's where discipline steps in. Discipline is the real foundation of fitness. Discipline is the voice that says, "I don't care how tired you are, get up and move." Discipline is the reason someone with average genetics transforms into something extraordinary, while the talented one who lacks discipline stays average. Think about it. In the gym, consistency beats intensity. Anybody can train hard once in a while. Anybody can eat clean for a week. But discipline means showing up when no one is watching, when your mood is low, when excuses are screaming in your head. That's where winners are made. Motivation is like a spark. It ignites quickly, but it burns out fast. Discipline is the firewood that keeps the flame alive day after day, year after year. Discipline is the reason you'll train even on holidays, the reason you'll stay focused when your friends are out partying, the reason you'll push for one more rep even when you're drenched in sweat. Ask yourself this: do you want to be in shape only when you feel like it, or do you want a body that reflects your true commitment? Discipline is what separates those who talk about goals from those who achieve them. When your alarm clock goes off before sunrise, motivation may say, "Sleep more." Discipline says, "Get up, let's work." When that heavy barbell is waiting for you, motivation may hesitate, but discipline says, "You've done this before, you'll do it again." When junk food tempts you, motivation may crumble, but discipline says, "Fuel your body like an athlete." Remember this, fitness is not about what you do once in a while, it's about what you do daily. Your body is the reflection of your habits. Discipline is the bridge between your vision and your results. So don't depend on motivation to carry you. Depend on your discipline. Build routines that you follow no matter how you feel. Lock into your training plan like it's your lifeline. And when motivation disappears, let your discipline drive you forward. At the end of the day, discipline is the greatest form of self-respect. Because every time you honor your commitment, you prove to yourself that you're in control. Not your mood, not your laziness, not your excuses. So stop waiting for motivation. It's not coming every day, but discipline is always there if you choose it. And once you master discipline, you master your body, your fitness, and your life. Pain is temporary, growth is forever. If you've ever stepped foot in the gym, you already know this truth. Pain is part of the process. Whether it's the burning in your legs during squats, the fire in your chest after push-ups, or the soreness the next morning, you can't escape it. But here's the thing most people forget. Pain doesn't last forever, but the strength you build from it does. When you push through that pain, your muscles adapt. They grow back stronger, harder, more defined. That discomfort you feel is your body transforming in real time. Without that pain, there is no growth. If you avoid the pain, you avoid progress. Think about it. Every champion, every athlete, every person with a physique you admire, none of them got there by avoiding pain. They leaned into it. They welcomed it. They understood that every rep of pain was an investment in their future self. Here's the problem. Most people quit the second pain shows up. They feel the burn, and instead of pushing through, they stop. They let their comfort zone control them, but comfort never builds champions. Comfort builds excuses. Pain is the doorway to growth. Every bead of sweat, every moment your body screams stop, that's when the real work begins. Because pain is your body's way of telling you, we're changing, we're breaking down the old, so we can build the new. Now, let me ask you this, what's more painful? Pushing through 30 minutes of discomfort in the gym, or living with regret for years because you quit on yourself? What's heavier, the weight on the bar or the weight of wishing you had stayed disciplined? The pain you feel today is shaping the body and mind. Said you'll thank yourself for tomorrow. When you endure, when you push through, you create a toughness that no one can take from you. That toughness carries over into every part of life. Your career, your relationships, your goals. You see, pain is not your enemy, quitting is. Pain is the greatest teacher. Quitting is the thief of dreams. Every drop of sweat, every muscle ache, every ounce of fatigue is proof that you are alive, proof that you are growing. And here's the beautiful part. Pain fades. It always does. That soreness, gone in a few days. That burning sensation mid-set, gone in seconds. But the body you sculpt, the strength you gain, the resilience you build, that lasts forever. So stop running from pain. Start chasing it. Start seeing pain as a badge of honor, as a signal that you are on the right path. Because on the other side of that pain is power. On the other side of that pain is pride. On the other side of that pain is the version of you that you've always wanted to meet. When you feel like stopping, remember, this pain is temporary. It's fleeting, but quitting is permanent, and every time you stop short, you rob yourself of the growth you deserve. So the next time the weights feel heavy, the next time your lungs burn, the next time your mind screams enough, don't back down. Push harder because pain is temporary, but growth is forever. Discipline over motivation. Motivation is great. Motivation feels good. It's that spark that gets you moving, but here's the truth. Motivation fades. It comes and goes like the wind. You can't depend on motivation to carry you to greatness. If you want real results in fitness or in life, you need something stronger. You need discipline. Discipline doesn't care if you're tired. Discipline doesn't care if you don't feel like training. Discipline doesn't care about the weather, your mood, or the excuses you've built up in your head. Discipline is the voice that says, do it anyway, think about it. How many people start strong on January 1st? The gym is packed, everyone's motivated, everyone's chasing that new year, new me, energy, but come February, the crowd disappears. Why? Because motivation ran out. And when motivation dies, only discipline keeps you alive. Discipline is the habit of showing up when you don't feel like it. It's lacing up your shoes when your body says no. It's putting in the reps when your muscles ache. It's eating the clean meal when junk food is calling your name. Discipline is about doing what's necessary, not just what's convenient. Motivation might get you started, but discipline is what keeps you going. Without discipline, motivation is just wasted energy. Motivation says, I want to work out. Discipline says, I will work out no matter what. Motivation says, I'll eat clean when it's easy. Discipline says, I'll stay consistent even when it's hard. Discipline is the difference between those who wish and those who achieve, between those who talk and those who do, between those who dream and those who live the dream. Let me give you an example. Say you wake up at 5 a.m. For a workout, the alarm goes off and your mind says, stay in bed. It's warm here, just one more hour. That's the battle. Motivation won't save you there, it's still sleeping. But discipline throws off the blanket, gets you out of bed, and takes you straight to the gym. That's how results are built. Discipline creates consistency, and consistency creates results. It's not about one workout. It's not about one meal. It's about showing up again and again, stacking small wins until they become massive victories. You can't fake discipline. Either you've got it or you don't. And here's the best part. Discipline can be built. Just like muscle, it grows stronger every time you use it. Every time you choose the gym over excuses. Every time you say no to quitting. Every time you push through when it's hard. You are training your discipline. You're wiring your brain to win. The strongest people in the world, physically and mentally, aren't the most motivated. They're the most disciplined. They've mastered the art of doing what needs to be done, even when they don't feel like it. And that's why they win. Ask yourself, do you want to be the person who only works hard when it's convenient? Or do you want to be the person who shows up every single day, no matter what? Because greatness doesn't belong to the motivated. It belongs to the disciplined. So stop waiting for motivation. It's not coming to save you. Build discipline instead. Build the habit of doing the work. Build the habit of showing up. Build the habit of keeping promises to yourself. At the end of the day, discipline is freedom. Discipline gives you the body you want, the health you need, the strength you crave. Discipline takes you further than motivation ever could. So choose discipline and watch your life transform. Pain is growth. Most people run from pain. They treat pain like the enemy. They avoid it, hide from it, and make excuses to stay comfortable. But if you want results in fitness, if you want to transform your body and your life, you've got to understand one thing. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is the teacher. Pain is growth. When you push your body in the gym, what happens? Your muscles burn, your lungs scream, your heart pounds. That's pain. But behind that pain, something powerful is happening. Your body is breaking down to rebuild stronger. Every rep you struggle through, every drop of sweat, every moment you think you can't go on but still push forward, that is growth in disguise. Think about it. Muscles don't grow in comfort. They grow when you stress them, when you tear the fibers and force them to adapt. The same goes for your mind. Mental toughness isn't built when life is easy. It's built when you face challenges, when you suffer, when you push through struggles you didn't think you could handle. Pain is the price you pay for strength. Without pain, there is no progress. Without discomfort, there is no change. That's why you must stop running from it and start embracing it. Learn to lean into the pain, because that's where your transformation lies. Every time you push through pain, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than your limits. Pain is the test, and passing that test unlocks the next level of your potential. Pain says, "Do you really want this?" And your answer, through action, must be yes. Let me give you a real picture. You're in the gym doing squats. By rep number 8, your legs are on fire. By rep 10, your body is screaming to stop. Most people rack the bar there. They run from the pain, but the growth leaves in reps 11, 12, and 13. That's where your muscles adapt. That's where your mind hardens. That's where the champion in you is created. In fitness, pain is feedback. It tells you that you're working, that you're moving, that you're alive. It reminds you that you're not stagnant, that you're forcing yourself into change. Too many people look for comfort zones, but comfort zones don't transform you. Pain zones do. And here's something powerful. Pain is temporary, but growth is permanent. That burn in your chest during cardio, it fades. That soreness after a brutal workout, it fades. But the strength, the endurance, the resilience you gain from enduring it, that stays. Pain leaves, but progress remains. This is why you must flip the way you see pain. Stop saying, "This hurts, I should stop." Start saying, "This hurts, so I know I'm growing." Stop seeing pain as punishment. See it as proof that you're leveling up. The truth is, the more pain you endure, the more resilient you become. The gym teaches this daily. Every heavy lift, every long run, every conditioning session. It hurts, but each time you push through, you're building not just muscle, but unbreakable willpower. Life works the same way. You'll face struggles outside the gym too. Loss, rejection, failure. Pain will find you, but instead of breaking you, it can build you if you choose to learn from it. If you can face pain in the gym, you can face pain in life. And if you can overcome one, you can overcome the other. So stop fearing pain. Chase it, welcome it, because the more you embrace pain, the more unstoppable you become. Remember, comfort keeps you the same, pain changes you. Comfort maintains, pain transforms. Comfort is weakness, pain is strength. At the end of the day, pain is the signal that you are alive, growing, and moving toward the strongest version of yourself. Don't run from it, run to it. Love the pain because it's turning you into a warrior. Rise and keep pushing when you step into the gym, when you lace up your shoes for a run, when you face the battle with your own body and mind. Remember this: everything you want, every ounce of strength, every drop of confidence, every piece of discipline is on the other side of struggle. You can't cheat the process. You can't buy your way to greatness. You earn it day by day, rep by rep, sweat by sweat. The iron never lies to you. The pain never lies to you. They show you exactly who you are and who you're becoming. So don't stop now. Don't let fear, weakness, or comfort rob you of your potential. Keep going when it hurts. Keep moving when your body screams no. Because every time you refuse to quit, you prove to yourself that you are built for more. This is your life, this is your body, this is your time. Stop waiting, stop wishing, start working, and when it gets hard, and it will, remember, you are not built to break, you are built to rise. Now get up, lock in, and just keep going.